Hello, welcome to this video. I'm Leke, Cosby Finance, and I want to explain and show you a powerful strategy that will change your life. Yes, why I say it's going to change your life is because it has changed my own life personally, and I look at a way I can give back to the community, and that's the reason why I usually mention it in all of my tutorial videos that if you're not part of our community, I advise that you join the community so that you can reap the benefits of being profitable and enjoying your money. So if you're new to this channel and you would like to join the community, all you need to do is just to click the subscribe button, and also click the bell button beside the subscribe button so that you can get notified whenever videos are being uploaded. And if you also want to join the Telegram group, you will see that in the description below, the link to which you could join. Now, it's really important that you know that trading in itself is not as easy as people tend to paint it, but it can actually be easy if you follow some certain set of rules. Yes, it's good to always have the requisite knowledge, but at the same time, having knowledge and not being diligent is futile at the end of the day. That's the reason why all you need is to be diligent by following the laid down rules step by step. I will implore you that you watch this video to the end, and if you're a nice person or a nice guy, you could as well share the video with your friends. And because it's going to be a series, I'm going to be creating this video in series so that you can actually have a proper understanding of how the system works and you can actually apply it. And what I actually want is persons that will come to the group and ask relevant questions and not just being idle in the group. So listen attentively and watch every series of this particular strategy. So I'm going to be breaking it down for you. The name of the strategy is basically the weekly fib strategy, or you can call it the weekly fib areas of value strategy. Now, the thing is, I've explained how the Fibonacci works in one of the videos in the past. You can go to watch it. It's an in-depth video that's going to help you to have a basic knowledge of how Fibonacci itself works, so you'll be able to understand the strategy in full. So now, basically, the first thing that you need to understand about this strategy is that this strategy is a strategy that, number one, gives you the privilege to trade every day. You will get a setup every day. That is number one. Number two, the strategy allows you to trade anywhere, even on your mobile phone. I'm going to create a mobile version of this strategy and explain it to you in full. Then number three, the strategy helps you to remove fear, because you'll be trading only at the areas of values. You won't be looking for trade haphazardly. You only look at trades that touch your areas of values and you follow suit. So it takes away emotions, it takes away fear, it takes away guesswork. So that is it. So there's so many benefits to this trading strategy, which you will even discover on your own as time goes on. I just don't want to mention everything so that you can actually see it for yourself and understand the reason why this strategy is much better than any form of strategy or tactics that you've seen in the past. So now, the reason why I'm actually doing this video is because a lot of persons are struggling with trading like I did, and they've seen a lot of strategies online, and these strategies have promised 100% here and there. Some have promised to make a fortune overnight. I'm not promising you make a fortune overnight with this strategy, because I always advise you take proper risk management. But what I'm guaranteeing you is, if you follow this strategy, you are certain to get at least a 90% positive trades. Yes, I will say 90%, so that the remaining 10% will be to you on how you're able to assimilate and be diligent. Yes, so it's a strategy that works all the time. So now, quickly jumping into the strategy. Now, the first thing you need to understand, this segment, I'll explain to you how you can actually properly draw your Fibonacci, so that you can actually know what will happen for the week. So now, the first thing you need to do, once you're on the chart, I'm going to remove my grid. I'm going to remove my grid here. Then I want to remove the trade history. Alright, so we have our plain chart. Now, the next thing you want to do is, you want to put on the right click and click properties. If you're on PC, then you click show period separators and click OK. Now, this is the reason why I'm showing my period separator. Now, between each period separator on your 15 minutes time frame, you will notice that between here and here is 1 day. Between this separator and this separator is another day. Between this separator and this separator is another day. So each box, each section shows a day. Now, if you go to your 4-hour chart, what you see here, each section shows 1 week. So we're going to be drawing our Fibonacci on the previous week to know what is going to happen for this week. Now, the Fibonacci in essence helps you draw the areas of values that are very, very important. It takes away the stress of you trying to draw support and resistance for yourself. So it draws the support and resistance that are important for you. So what we'll be doing is we're drawing support and resistance, which are the areas of values, the major support and resistance for the previous week. Then we'll go to a lower time frame, like the 15 minutes time frame, which is preferable, and we're going to look for reactions around that level. Now, the reason why I'm working with 4 hours and 15 minutes is because it's advisable that you work with a ratio of 1 to 4 or and above, 1 to 4 or 1 to 6, in the sense that if the time frame you are placing your trade is 15 minutes time frame, then it's best that you take a cue, that is, you check the trend of the market in a higher time frame that is at least ×4 bigger than the 15 minutes time frame, which is the time frame that I'm actually placing my trade. Which means I'm going to do my analysis of the trend on the 4 hour, then I go to a lower time frame like 15 minutes to actually place my trade. Now, so what that means is this. So if you 15 minutes ×4, it gives you what? It gives you 1 hour. Yes. Then 1 hour ×4 gives you 4 hours. So now I'm even making use of a ×8, or yes, I think maybe ×8, yes, ratio. Why? Because the period separator, the period separator on 4 hour gives me a week outlook. So I'm able to know what I'm going to expect for the week right from the beginning of the week. Then I will just go to my 15 minutes time frame and follow suit per day, and which means that on the 50, which means that because I'm trading on volatility 75, which trades for 7 days, so I'm going to have 7 segments inside one segment of the 4-hour time frame. So I believe you understand that now. So I'm going to be getting 7 segments of the 15 minutes time frame inside the 4-hour one segment. Okay, I hope that sinks in. What I mean is, from here to here is a segment, which is, this is 1 week, this is 1 week, this is 1 week. Okay, but on the 15 minutes, this is one segment, which is 1 day, 1 day, 1 day. So I'm going to be having 7 days of the 15 minute segment inside 1 week of one segment, yes, of the 4 hours. So that's quickly, easy and straightforward. Now, so the next thing you need to do is this: you need to know the highest price of the previous week and the lowest price of the previous week. And this is the previous week, this is the new week we are now. You can see it has entered a new week. Now this week, you can see this is the highest price. Sorry, so this is the highest price. Then here you can see that this is the lowest price. You can see between here and here, the market ranged between here and here. This is the highest, this is the lowest. So you take your Fibonacci, you now check. You can see that the highest price was attained before the lowest price. So what next thing you need to do is you draw a Fibonacci starting from that highest price to the lowest price. Then you extend it towards the end of the new week. You extend it towards the end of the new week. You can see this. Okay, yep. So that's that. So that's it. So now, then the next thing we want to do, so we can back test it properly, we want to see, okay, sorry, for the sake of this tutorial, let's work with something that's already happened. So let's believe that this week that just ended is a new week we want to work on. So we'll now draw Fibonacci on this. So you can see that this is the lowest point and this is the highest point. So you draw it and allow it to extend to the end of the week, to the end of the new week. Okay, yes. So that's that. So let me select the beginning of the new week. This is the beginning of the new week. Let me select the end of the new week so that I can know is this the end. So now, so after you've drawn this correctly, the next thing you want to do is to go to your 15 minutes time frame and start looking for areas that are very, very important. Yes, so this is the beginning of the new week that we want to back test. All right, okay, so this is it. Now, starting from this new week, so the first thing you need to do is to first of all know the trend of the market. And how can you know the trend of the market? You will need the moving averages. You will need moving average 50 and 200 exponential. Okay, moving average 50 and 200, both of them are actually exponential. All right, so you can see this pink is my 50, 200 is my the white is my 200. Now you can see that before the week started, you can see that we had a cross to the downside, so we know that we are in a downtrend. Now we want to see, so we are only expecting sell trades because we're in a downtrend to make profit. So now what you want to do is you're looking for pullbacks towards any of these Fibonacci lines, these horizontal lines, and whenever you have pullbacks towards them, the next thing you're looking for is you're looking for either chart patterns or candlestick patterns that will give you a guarantee that the market is going to continue in a downward direction. So now you can see when the Fibonacci came this way, it went up. You can see that it went above this, so I won't take this. It came down and went and stopped here. It was stopped by this Fibonacci line. You can see here that, as you usually know, in a downtrend you sell, in an uptrend you buy. So we are looking for sell entry possibilities. So in this situation, you can see that here I had a very long, this is a pin bar, so you can enter a sell trade here and you get out here. So the same thing, it came up, but it didn't touch this Fibonacci line. It dropped, came up again, it touched here. I couldn't really see any much of a setup here, any chart pattern or candlestick pattern. Then it came up, went down. Then right here, it gave me an M formation. Then it also gave me a double top right here. So you can also go to check the description below. You will see a comprehensive video on how to trade M formations properly. Yes, just go there, you just check the description below. You will see the video that I created, a concrete explanation on how to identify profitable M and W formations, because there are different types of M and W formations that are not profitable. So but this will actually give you a profitable one. So the next one that you need to do is to actually place your entry here, then you exit here. So right here you see another one. You can see this is a bearish engulfing candle right here. You place your sell here and it drops. Then you can see it came up here again. You can see right here you have some, you can see that it pulled away from this a bit, but I will basically trade this one. I will actually trade this one because you can see that it's almost looking like a pin bar. So then you exit here. So there's nothing here, nothing here. You can see this is another bearish engulfing candle. So then you can see it drops. We have bearish engulfing here, then you have a double top also here. So alright, so if you want to understand all these double tops, go ahead and check the video I created on chart patterns, how to find profitable chart patterns. All these videos, the links to them, I've dropped them in the description below, so you don't need to stress yourself. Just go ahead and click those links and watch them in total, so that you can actually have a proper understanding of how these things work, so that you can actually spot them easily. So the next thing, it dropped. You can see right here, you can see I had another pin bar. Then you place your entry right wave to this next level here. So you can see then the market started reacting to this level, reacting to this level, reacting to this level, reacting here. Then you see another pin bar right here, it intersected with the Fibonacci here. Here's the pin bar. You can see this long wick. Then it dropped. You could call this a pin bar, you could call this an inverted arm about. I've tried to call it a pin bar because it has another small wick under here, down underneath here. So you can see the market hit here, came back. You can see another reaction here. You can see that it hit. You can see that we have the bearish engulfing candle. You can see this setup here. So you enter here and you ride the wave to here again. So then the week ends. So you can see that it's been a profitable week. It's been a profitable week, and if you notice, every single day there was a trade that came up. There was a trade that came up. There was a trade that came up. If you look at this particular day now, this particular day I actually took this trade. Yes, because I saw an engulfing here, and I noticed that it barely got above this, so I took this trade and it dropped. So it actually went in my favor, and it was a profit. You can see right here 2 trades. Next day, was there any trade? Yes, there was a trade right here at the beginning of the day. There's a trade right here. Okay, let me see, was there any trade here? Okay, this is the lady that there was not a trade, though. This is an inverted hammer, and you can see it almost touched here. It almost touched here. So, and it dropped, but I won't have still taken it just because I want it to intersect. I must see the intersection on this level, for more confirmations, so that we can have little or no drawdown in our trading. Then the next thing, you can see another day, you have a reaction here. We had a trade here, we had a trade here, we had a trade here, then we had a trade here. So you can see that this is only one day that we actually did not have a trade throughout the 7 days. So we had 6 days trade out of 7. So imagine if you had a daily target of let's say $20 to $50. Let's assume that your target for the day is $50, and you trade about 5 times a week. Maybe you see good setups like 5 times a week, so that means that's 5 times 50. So you are sure of $250 in a week. So at the end of the month, you're looking at 4 times $250. That's $1,000 in a month. So you can see that the patience is the game here. Patience is the game here. So you can actually set this up even on your mobile phone. I'll create the mobile version so that you can actually understand how it works. Then you can follow through. So I implore you, if you enjoy this video, to watch the next series, and also please share this video with your friends so that they can also be profitable. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to this channel and hit the bell button so that you can get notifications whenever we post videos. Updates of the volatility 75 and boom and crash have been uploaded every Sunday. Then on Mondays we upload updates too of the Bitcoin and Ethereum market, that's the cryptocurrency market. Then Tuesdays and Fridays we post strategies that can help you to build your trading knowledge and skill. So join us every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday and Friday. So I remain your boy Leki, and I'll see you next time in the next video. Take care.